are these kids trolling me? So I went to a school called Koenji School, which takes kids from 5 to 18. And it was totally fascinating. So when I arrived there, I went with my translator. You arrive and all the kids walk to school on their own. From the age of 5, all Japanese children just leave the house and walk to school on their own. So they get a lot of exercise in the morning and they walk home on their own as well. And we were greeted at the entrance by a woman called Harumi Tatibe, who's the nutritionist at the school. By law, every Japanese school has to employ a professional nutritionist. It's a difficult qualification to get. It's 3 years of study on top of learning to be a teacher. And your job is to design and oversee the creation of the food in the school. All processed food is banned. No one is allowed to have, there's no processed food in any Japanese schools ever. Every meal has to be prepared from scratch at the start of the day. And no one is allowed to bring in a packed lunch. So every kid has to eat the food that's prepared in the school. Her job is also to use those meals to educate the children about how to eat healthily. So they teach them all sorts of key principles. One of them is in Japan, this is a very deep cultural norm. You should only eat until you're 80% full. So it takes a while for your body to realize you're full. So if you get the signal that you're full while you're still eating, they're like, you've eaten too much, right? So you should eat until you're 80% full and then stop. There's all sorts of norms that are very different to ours. So if you look at a typical Japanese meal, it will have 5 portions, significantly more than ours, but they're pretty small, right? So you might have some